I have unequivocally no desire for approval on any level from any individual, group, society, or culture. I do not fit inside this world and will not modify myself to do so. I watch others socialize and am astonished at the ways they alter themselves to be accepted. Even worse, it's typically by people who they couldn't care less about. It's a pathetic and almost humiliating spectacle to witness when you've placed yourself far enough outside of the bubble to truly see through it. I struggle with understanding if we do it because we really want to or because we feel as if we have to. Not as in a sense of responsibility towards being polite, but rather a belief within ourselves that confirms we must be validated by others. I would say that it's more typical within a large group of people, but the truth is that humans change themselves in massively deceitful ways to be acknowledged and recognized by even just a single person. Think of how many people you know who act differently depending on who it is they're around. They tap into different sides of their personality and hide others which that particular person or group may find undesirable, and over-exaggerate the parts in which they know will be openly accepted. I recall seeing this as a teenager with one of my closest friends, and it drastically modified the way I saw people and viewed friendships in general. When my friend and I were around this other friend of his, it was as if he was a completely different person. He spoke differently, he laughed differently, he even walked differently. Now, I assume majority of the change was subconsciously driven, but there's no way I could accept the idea of him having zero awareness or accountability and the clear shift within his behavior and all-around demeanor. Every single person is guilty of doing it, myself included with the worst of them. We exaggerate, mislead, overshare, and highlight details that allow us to be perceived in a manipulated light of our choosing and leave out key facts that may otherwise oppose the image we're working to maintain. Why? I'm grateful to have removed the veil, and although a loneliness only known by those who scream in silence is a heavy byproduct, I would rather drown offshore than be trampled by the crowd.